You are not Negro, black, or colored. Proclaim your birthright nationality. Keep
White
watching.
settlers judged the tribes civilized because not only did they assimilate with the newcomers in dress and religion, but also in the adoption. After the Civil War, the tribal nations abolished slavery as part of treaties signed with the federal government in 1866. Former slaves would be fully integrated and now known as freedmen. And there was full integration and intermarriage. Negus Shotu Perryman even served as the principal chief of the Creek Nation between 1887 and 1895. After the Civil War, the tribal nations abolished slavery as part of treaties signed with the federal government in 1866. Former slaves would be fully integrated and now known as freedmen. And there was full integration and intermarriage. Negus Shotu Perryman even served as the principal chief. With the US government should not be the final say on who was a member of their tribes. They should be.
Sovereignty is fine, but sovereignty does not give you the right to discriminate against a people, and that's essentially what's happening.
Grayson, who's been leading efforts to overturn the new laws, sees other motivations.
It's about greed and it's about racism is the core of the entire issue. That's it.
Efforts to pressure the tribes to reverse their exclusionary policies have been successful in the courts. In 2017, the Cherokee Nation was forced to abandon plans to expel its freedmen.
Cherokees are people, and unfortunately in this world there's still people who are racist. I think the vast majority of Cherokees are not.
The US Congress is getting involved, threatening to withhold funding if other tribes don't reverse course. And it seems to be working. Some say they will open a dialogue on the issue. But it is fraught. On the face of it, the federal government is overtly intervening in tribal affairs. However, since a Supreme Court ruling in 2020, the tribe's arguments for excluding freedmen have become shakier. The Muskogee Creek tribe argued for autonomy from the federal government. Its basis, the 1866 treaty with the federal government. And the tribe won. But it's that same treaty that gave freedmen full rights as tribal members.
I'm the real chief of the Amasi Indian tribe. We still exist, but my people have been taken out of history, written out of history, because of our skin tone and complexion, and because they couldn't beat us.
And Indians. The only way the Narragansetts could participate in elections was by identifying themselves as African Americans. The only way the Narragansetts could participate